Alright guys, so this is Joshua's new bike. This is the Trek Rosco 6. This is in the army green with the nice bright blue. He's a big fan of these colors, and this is the bike that both Kelly and I are also going to be moving to. But one of the things that we like about this bike, even though it's entry level, it has a dropper seat post. So this is a good mountain bike. This is the next progression up from the Rosco 24 to this one. Joshua fits on it well. You can see we actually even had to move the dropper seat post up like a good 2 inches because he's already big and this is a large frame. The reason we like the Rosco is it has the nice big fat 2.8 tires, which are really good on the trails that we choose to ride. We really like it. It's just a hardtail, so the front is the suspension. It has hydraulic disc brakes, which is a jump up from the mechanical disc brakes he had. So there is a little bit of adjustment of him learning that and being able to modulate the brakes. So this is the Shimano 1x10 drivetrain. It's a very good drivetrain. We've not been out of gears for going downhill or climbing, so it's been really good. You can adjust the preload and the rebound on the front shock. That's super nice. Like I said, there's hydraulic disc brakes, which are a big upgrade. And on this bike, there are 2 places for bike bottles. So we can actually add a second fidlock right here, and he'll be able to carry 2 water bottles with him because you can never have enough water when you're riding on your mountain bike, especially where we like to ride them because it's super hot. So extra water is always good. That way you're not carrying anything on your body. Now, this is a large frame. So for me, I actually fit on this bike. So this is going to be basically the same exact bike that I'm going to get, although I'm going to get a different color. For Kelly, this frame is going to be way too big for Kelly. So for Kelly, we're going to go for an extra small or a small. But this is a really good platform. You guys know we've been riding Trek bikes for a long time, and so have our kids, and we're big fans of them. The quality has lasted. The bikes get beat up and used heavily. We trail ride, we ride in sand, we ride on rocks, we ride everywhere on pavement. We play foot down on pavement, so the bikes take a lot of use. All of our kids' bikes are Treks. There's a reason for that, and it's because the top 2 does a little swoop at the bottom, so you can get your kid on a bigger bike sooner. And you guys know we like that because we have 4 kids and they're growing so fast, and being able to put them on a bigger bike a little sooner means I get to leave them on that bike for a year or 2 longer, which means I don't have to pay out for a brand new bike for all 4 kids every single year. And the quality on these bikes are really, really nice.
They'll last.
They last a very long time. So we are super happy with Trek. The only thing is all of our kids' bikes are Trek, but Kelly and I got to figure out how we can get Treks. We have a link with Trek down below. It's an affiliate link. We're big fans of the brand, and can't wait until Kelly and I get to get our hands on our own Trek, whenever that may be. So the one thing that we are going to change on this bike from factory is the pedals. The pedals are plastic. We're going to get some metal ones. But another thing that I forgot to mention is this. They come with a chain stay protector already installed. This is super nice because when you're chained and you're riding and this is slapping, it doesn't beat up your frame.
new Rosco 6. It has a hydraulic disc brakes. I like this one because it has the dropper post, which means I can go jump line. Next thing, front suspension. It really helps when you're going down rock gardens.
It's a Sun Tour 32.
Next thing I like is my super low crawling gear. It helps when I'm going uphill and doing wheelies. So next thing I like is the color. It's army green. I named it the tank because of its green. And it sort of looks like a tank.
So these are the Schwalbe Rocket Rons. And they are 27.5 by 2.8. All the cables are hidden in the frame.
And these are fat tires, which means I can air them down. I like my bike because it's a lot bigger than Roscoe, and I don't have to ride my seat post all the way up. Makes it pretty sketchy.
It's a lot more comfortable on the trails.
Yeah, way more comfortable.
So we got this bike a little bit ago, and we're gonna let him break it in and work it out pretty good. We're gonna ride on all different kinds of terrains, and then we will officially give you our review of it, because you guys know that we don't review things until we've used it, and then we can give a proper opinion and review on the product. So Joshua is gonna ride it for a while, and the bike fits him perfectly. It's the right size and everything. It's not too big or anything. He's growing fast, but he's learning control.
Oh, wow.
There's a reason that we play the game foot down with all of our boys on all of their different bikes. And when we first get them a new bike, that's one of the first things we do is play foot down for a while, because we want to get them very comfortable on the bike, very comfortable with the balance of it, very comfortable with controlling it at low speed, because that's when you get in trouble. And then we get out to the trails and let them take off and have some fun.
Thanks for checking out my new bike with me. We're on to the next adventure.